Mitochondria. You may have heard that it is the powerhouse of the cell. But what do they do exactly? Simply put, the mitochondria is in charge of making energy for the cell. They do this by oxidizing glucose into CO2, and in the process, generate energy for cells. That's hardly interesting at all, but do you know what it is? Mitochondria are inherited independently from the rest of your cell's DNA. Most of your DNA is a random combination of genes from both of your parents, but mitochondria are given from mother to child. All of the father's mitochondria that are present on the tail of the sperm are destroyed at conception when the tail disconnects. Because of this, all of your mitochondria are inherited from your mother. You may remember that the mitochondria is responsible for performing reactions that produce energy. All of these reactions happening so close to DNA means that mitochondrial DNA mutates 10 times faster than normal DNA, an average of 1 mutation for every 1,000 generations. It is also a risk of destruction from all of the oxidative phosphorylation, which sometimes releases free radicals. They bounce around and steal electrons to become stable, but when they steal one, whatever they stole it from becomes a free radical. It causes a chain reaction, and when they impact with things, it can blow holes in them or change their chemical makeup, causing imbalances and mutations. Mutations that cause diseases. It can lead to many conditions, such as Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy, a condition that can cause blindness suddenly during the teen years. It is less common in females, and if present, will show up later than in males with more severe consequences. Or MELAS, which around age 10 or later can cause many problems that you wouldn't expect a 10-year-old to face, such as seizures and dementia-like symptoms or even death, as well as stroke-like episodes and lactic acidosis, a buildup of lactic acid in tissues, which can lead to nausea, vomiting, muscle weakness, and shallow, rapid breathing, which can lead to hyperventilation. These diseases can be non-genetic, so you can never be sure whether or not you'll develop them. But there is a good side, like your safety in numbers. With MELAS affecting 1 in 10,000 patients, and LHON affecting 1.6 in 10,000, your chances of getting it are slimmer than your chances of losing an appendix to a chainsaw accident, which is only 1 in 4,464, by the way. The mitochondria does one more important thing. It determines how the cell dies, whether it dies a normal cell death, necrosis, or programmed cell death, apoptosis. In apoptosis, the mitochondria release cytochrome C, which can trigger a programmed cell death. That's very morbid, so let us instead discuss life. People are born every minute, and isn't it just beautiful that the average number of births per year among women at risk for transmitting mtDNA disease is approximately 150 in the UK and 800 in the US. The miracle of birth. And all of that from just one little organelle. Think about that the next time someone says powerhouse of the cell.